Good morning, I'm Belle. Welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday the 26th of October 2019. It's very early. The rugby's on this morning. England are playing the All Blacks, and because they're out in Japan, it's a very early kickoff. I was supposed to go up to London and watch it with my family, but I just didn't get up in time. So anyway, looking forward to the match this morning. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know for the last couple of weeks I have had pretty bad cold. I'm still very croaky and not feeling 100%. And I also have been a pretty bad slimming welder over these last couple of weeks. I didn't weigh in yesterday because I was back at work and I had a meeting first thing. But I did weigh in last week on the Friday, and I'd put on 2.5 pounds. The time before that I'd weighed, which was a few weeks before that, if you remember, I'd lost 6.5 pounds of my holiday weight. But yeah, last week was a gain of 2.5, which is completely justified. I've just been eating. I haven't been completely horrendous, but I've been eating far too much toast and things like that, which I tend to do when I'm not feeling great. And I really need to pull my finger out because, as I've mentioned before, and as we all know, Christmas is around the corner, and I don't want to go into the kind of December period feeling carrying extra weight, really, because I do tend to put on a couple of pounds over Christmas, and I don't want to go in already being heavier than I want to be. So I thought today I would film what I eat in a day. I've also got a few bits to show you that I got in B&M and Home Bargains yesterday, few foodie bits and a few like homey bits and stuff. I'm gonna obviously watch the rugby this morning. I'll probably just have a cup of coffee with that and then decide what to have for breakfast later. So yeah, I'm sorry for what I look like. Obviously not showered or dressed or done my hair or done anything yet. And I'm sorry that I sound really ropey, but I've missed you guys, and I thought today was a good day to get filming. I'm going to do my best to stick to slimming world today. I don't know how perfect I'm going to be, but I will try. But anyway, I hope you're all well, and I will show you what I eat as I go through my day. So we are at half time. What a start to a match. Just absolutely loved it. And I am just having a caramel latte. I absolutely love these. They are 3.5 cents for the caramel flavour. You get 8 sachets in a box. They're 3.5 cents each. Super sweet, creamy, lovely coffees. The different flavours have got kind of different sin values, obviously, but this has got 69 calories in it. And basically you just add the sachet to your mug, pour in boiling water, give it a stir, and you've got a lovely sweet, frothy, sweet caramel coffee. So 3.5 cents for this. I've already had a black coffee with 1 sin of syrup in. So this is 3.5 cents, so I will be on 4.5 cents so far for my day. Whilst I've been a naughty slimming welder over the last couple of weeks, I have really been enjoying pumpkin spice lattes. They are completely delicious, but very high on the sin count, and I don't like sugar-free skinny syrup stuff, so I just have a normal pumpkin spice latte with skim milk, and yeah, very high on the sin front. So trying to get into these a bit more, which I do really like. It's just pumpkin spice lattes are a lovely treat, but something I need to very much so nip in the bud. So yeah, 3.5 cents for this, and I'm going to go and watch the second half. So it is 1:45. I haven't had anything since my caramel coffee earlier. What a match. It was incredible. Loved it. So I am now super hungry. I'm going to get some lunch on. I am going to chuck some Slimming World chips in the act fry with a couple of Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages. These are 1/2 cent each. The red onion and rosemary ones are free. So yeah, a bit of a freezer special today for lunch, but I'm going to chuck all this in the act fry with some spray oil and also some seasoning, and I will show you what it looks like once it's cooked. So I just thought I'd show you what I'm going to chuck in my chips. I'm going to add 1 tin of Flora sunflower cooking oil spray, and I'm going to add a generous sprinkle of this Schwartz paprika and onion chip seasoning, and I will show you what it all looks like once it's done. So at 1:10 this is today's lunch. I've got 2 Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages for half a sin each. I've got some Slimming World chips done in the act fry with 1 sin of spray oil. If I'd used Fry Light, obviously I wouldn't have had to have counted any sins. I've got some barbecue beans, which are a free food. For my speed, I have green beans and I have sprinkled 30 grams of cheese over the top as my first healthy extra A. Apologies for the noise, I've got the washing machine on, but it's 2:30 and I'm having a cinnamon zero sugar Coke, a Sharon fruit, which is a free food, and a nectarine, which is a speed food. So it is nearly 6 o'clock and I've had a very lazy day, but I'm now really hungry. So I'm gonna do a curry tonight, totally lazy. And I'm going to use this one from Sainsbury. So it comes in a can, it's the Chip Shop chicken curry in a can from Sainsbury's. It's 3 sins for the whole can, but I have got half a can in the fridge because I had half a can last night. So it'll be 1.5 sins for half a can, and then I'm going to have some Uncle Ben's long grain rice, which is 1 sin for the pouch. You do this in the microwave. And I might do some more chips, maybe some Slimming World chips, and I'm going to do some broccoli, I think. But I will cook all this and I will show you what it all looks like once it's done. So at 6:15, this is tonight's quick and easy tea. I just did some broccoli in the microwave, which is my speed food. I've got half of a can of the chicken curry for 1.5 sins. Under there is about a spoonful of rice, so less than half, but I'm going to count half a sin for it anyway. And then I've done some more Slimming World chips in, excuse me, in the same way in the act fry that I did earlier. So sin wise, we 1.5 sins for the chicken curry, half a sin for the rice, and then 1 sin for the oil that I used on the chips. So that'll be 3 sins for tonight's dinner. I might actually add 1 sin of light salad cream. I've got the 70% less fat one. So that will take tonight's dinner to 4 sins. And then I've just got a glass of water. So looking forward to having this. It smells delish. As you can see, really nice big bits of chicken there. And it's quite a mild curry as well. So if you don't like your food too spicy, I think you'd probably still be okay with this. But yeah, this is tonight's dinner. So it's just gone 8 o'clock and I am finishing today with my first of this winter, winter spice ribena. So in here I've just got some of that made up with boiling water. So super excited to have this back in the shops. So yeah, I've got that, and then I've got 2 satsumas, which are speed food. And then I've got 1 Benefit Summer Fruit cereal bar from Aldi, which is half my healthy extra B. So I've still got half a healthy extra B that I could have, and I've only used 1 healthy extra A today, but I think with eating these I will feel absolutely fine and won't need anything else. So I think I'm finishing today on 10 sins or something like that. I'm very conscious I haven't shown you what I got in Home Bargains and B&M, so I will either add that on as a separate haul on the end of this video, or I will try and record another video tomorrow of what I eat in a day and add that onto the end of this. So either way, you'll be seeing me in just a couple of seconds at some point tomorrow, but I don't know yet whether it will be a what I eat in a day or whether it will be a little haul. So I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for watching as always, and please do check the sin app or calculator for anything that I've mentioned. But I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time in my next one, probably in a few seconds. Good morning, it's Sunday, it's the 27th of October, it's 7:15, the clocks have changed this morning, so it would normally be 8:15. But yeah, it's 7:15. My nephew is unaware that the clock's changed, and therefore that my phone was going at like 6 this morning. So I'm awake now, and we are going pumpkin picking today. So I am going to start my day just with a pumpkin latte coffee, although actually I haven't got any milk, so it's going to be a black coffee, but pumpkin latte flavoured. So I've added a few spoons into my plunger thing. I've added some boiling water, it's just doing its thing, and then I'll just pour it into the cup. I might add a teaspoon of Splenda sweetener. And this is how I'm starting my day. I'm not sure what to have for breakfast. I'm either going to have one of these Promise gluten-free multi-seeded rolls with some sausages or something, or I might make some baked oats. I am not sure, but I'm going to have a coffee and think about it. Then later today we are off pumpkin picking. I will obviously film if I can, and then later on I will obviously show you what I'm eating, and hopefully I'm going to show you the few bits that I got when I went shopping on Friday night. So yeah, welcome to Sunday. I hope you're all well, and I will see you in a bit. So it's 7:30 and I've decided to do some baked oats. I'm going to make them pumpkin spice. So I am going to use one of the Oats So Simple Big Bowl porridge sachets. This is my Healthy Bee. You could just use 40 grams of oats. I'm going to use a little drizzle of pumpkin cheesecake skinny syrup. Some people sin this, I don't personally. I'm only putting a tiny bit in and it's got 0 calories, so I'm just putting a little bit into mine. I'm going to add a spoon or so of tinned pumpkin. This is a free food. I'm going to add half of a mince pie Muller Lite. They're half a sin for the Muller Lite. I'm going to use half in the recipe and then I'll serve it with the other half. I'm going to add probably 2 medium-sized free-range eggs, which are a protein, and then I'm going to add plenty of ground cinnamon. So all I'm going to do is put all this in a bowl, stir it up, and then I'm going to put it in a Fry Light sprayed muffin tray and bake it probably for about 25 minutes, half an hour, until it looks cooked and smells like cake. So I'll do that and I'll show you what it looks like on the plate. I'm sorry, I'm still really croaky. I don't know why this cold won't go. But yeah, anywho, I will put this in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. So this is all the ingredients in the bowl. I haven't given it a stir yet, but this is what the pumpkin looks like out of the tin. I'm hoping that the mixture is not going to be too wet, because obviously the pumpkin is quite wet and then I've just used 2 eggs, but we'll see. I'll give it a stir, I'm sure it'll be fine. I did make pumpkin spice muffins this time last year on my channel, and the recipe will be around somewhere right at the beginning, I think. And I put like a kind of lemon white chocolate kind of frosting on them using quark, a white chocolate option sachet, and some lemon essence. They were really, really nice, but I can't remember what I put in them and I haven't got time to have a look. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna give this all a stir, pop it in a muffin tray that I've sprayed with Fry Light, and chuck it in the oven for about half an hour, and I will show you what it looks like once it's done. So it's 8:15 and these are my little pumpkin spice muffins. They smell delish. My kitchen smells gorgeous at the moment. So I'll probably only have like 2 or 3 of these at brekkie, I would think. And then I've got some apple and satsuma for my speed. And then I've got the other half of the mince pie Muller Lite for half a sin. So all of this will use my Healthy Bee for the oats, and then half a sin for the Muller Lite. And this is this morning's brekkie. I'll probably have the other muffins this afternoon with a cup of tea. It's about 2 o'clock and I'm just in from pumpkin picking. I had such a nice time. Hopefully I can insert some footage, but it was just so cute, and went on a tractor ride and it was just lovely. And they had sweet corn cannons and they had like a massive pumpkin, and oh, it was just lovely. Really, really nice day, but busy. So if you're ever going to go there, do get there early, I would suggest. But anyway, I am super hungry. They had loads of like pumpkin muffins and pumpkin cake and sausage sandwiches and all that kind of stuff, but I only had a Diet Coke whilst I was out. I've just walked in the door and eaten one of the little pumpkin baked oats that I made earlier, so there's one left. And my sister's made me a wholemeal, so this is half a wholemeal loaf that she's done in her bread maker. And then when I was out this morning, I bought some pumpkin chutney and some pumpkin spice Wensleydale because, you know, it's shaped like a pumpkin. And if you haven't realised already, I am slightly addicted to autumn and pumpkins. Anywho, I am going to crack on with doing some lunch. I need something really, really quick. So I will show you in a second what I've done. So at just gone 2 o'clock, this is today's lunch. I'm sorry that I'm filming the wrong way round. My camera is just not wanting to work today. I don't know why. Anyway, I've got one of the promise rolls I showed you earlier. They are 5.5 sins because I have already used my Healthy Bee. And in that I've added 1 sin of fiery ketchup and 1 sin of yellow mustard. And 2 of the vegetarian Linda McCartney sausages I had yesterday. So that'll be 5.5 sins for the multi-seed promise roll, 1 sin for the 2 sausages and 1 sin each for the ketchup and the mustard. So 8.5 sins there. I've got a glass of festive clementine Diet Coke. And then in my pumpkin bowl, if I can just do that, is some speedy veggie soup that I have made in the soup maker, and it's got carrot, swede, onion, celery and potato, which is a fruity food. And I just put that in the soup maker with some chicken stock and some seasoning. So this is today's lunch. As I say, sorry about how I'm filming it, but yeah, it was just going to get cold if I didn't crack on. So this is today's lunch, 8.5 sins. So as you probably realised by now, I am loving autumn, loving the colours on the trees, and I've decided to put a few little bits and pieces in my house just to make it feel a bit more autumny. So I just thought I'd show you my lounge. So I'm just in Sainsbury's and they have got some lovely autumn and winter bits. I'm going to turn you around. So I loved all these little candles. I just thought they were so cute. They smell absolutely gorgeous, and these little, look at the designs on the side of them, they're absolutely beautiful. So £6 each for those. And then these stags are gorgeous. So they're tea light holders and they just look beautiful. And then they had all this kind of white and silver kind of Christmas decor as well, and these beautiful kind of long autumnal branches. And the smell of these white birch candles were absolutely gorgeous. They just smell amazing. So I'll probably be going back and getting some of those. But yeah, absolutely loved this. And then they had these lovely, they're the boxing hairs that I've got on my mantelpiece. I actually got these on discount, but they're only £10 anyway. And then they've got these lovely grey and pink little candles. They've got some more little hedgehogs with which are little tea light holders. They're £8, and these individual hairs are £6, and then a little Highland hair candle. So yeah, I just think they're lovely and autumnal. And then they've got this gorgeous it's just so soft blanket throw thing, which is blush pink and grey, and it looks quite big as well. And then these cushions, which are kind of knitted grey and blush pink, and I love those cushions as well with the hair on as well. I just think they are so autumnal. Now these were the Pressure King instant pot things, you know, like a pressure cooker. I keep seeing YouTube videos of people doing recipes in their instant pot, which I think is like a pressure cooker. I don't know. But has anyone got one of these? Because I don't know if I'd use it. I don't know if it's even similar to an instant pot or if a pressure cooker is a completely different thing. But I am quite tempted. They're 50 quid. But I guess I could put it on my Christmas list. So if you have one of these, comment below, let me know. Really, we're absolutely loving the tea towels and aprons and things. I just thought they were so autumnal. Look at this with little rabbits on it, and then they've got one with little dachshunds on it as well, saying home is where the dog is. I just thought they are so cute. And then lovely apron, and then they've got these little robins on for Christmas, which I just thought were absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, was really loving these. And then I saw the Mrs. Hinch activity journal. Now I've got her book, but I haven't got the activity journal. It was £6 or £6.50, I think, £6.99. And I was really tempted, but I don't know, again, is it something that I should put on my Christmas list? Has anyone got the activity journal yet? If you have, comment below, let me know. Hi, so it's about 4:30 and I've just got back in from Sainsbury's. I don't know what my hair is doing. I've taken it out of a plait that I had it in for the day and it's just gone completely wild. But anyway, just back in from Sainsbury's. I didn't get anything that exciting in Sainsbury's, but I thought I'd show you what I got at Home Bargains and B&M when I popped in on Friday. I was over in a town that has a Home Bargains and a B&M. I haven't got one like in my town. So after I finished work that night, I went and checked out what was there. They had so much lovely Halloweeny bits and loads of Christmas stuff, and I'm kind of not ready to be thinking about fully thinking about Christmas yet, but I definitely I've kind of got like half a mind on it. So I've still got all my, as you saw, all my autumn decorations and everything up, but I have got a few little bits for Christmas, because I find like with Home Sense, where I didn't go on Friday, but Home Sense, you go in like in August and they've got loads of lovely pumpkin things. You go back in October and they've all gone and all the Christmas stuff's there. So like you have to almost get in really early, I think, otherwise it's all gone. So in Sainsbury's today, I just got some Christmas kitchen roll, really boring, but I do get excited when the Christmas cleaning products and kitchen roll and tissues and things like that comes out in the shops. And in Home Bargains, they had lots of like cinnamon apple smelling kind of cleaning products, which is very exciting. So in Home Bargains I spent £11.10 and in B&M I spent £3.30. So I've just got a few little bits, but I thought I'd show you what I got. So in Home Bargains I got these. I think they were 89p, and these are the Thai sweet chili velvet crisp things. I believe these are 4 sins each. I haven't tried these before, but I really like sweet chili flavoured things, so yeah, looking forward to having these. And I think sometimes when you have like soup for a meal, it doesn't, without like a huge baguette next to it, it almost doesn't feel like a full meal. Whereas I think if you've got like a packet of these, it sort of, and maybe like an apple or something, it kind of makes your meal sort of feel complete. So yeah, 89p for these. There's a 5-pack, I think. Is it a 5-pack? Yeah, 5-pack and 4 sins each, I believe, for those. I also saw these in Home Bargains, which are the Monster Mallows. So these are individually wrapped marshmallows wrapped in chocolate. I think I might have seen these on Rachel's channel or something very like it on her channel previously. I've looked them up on the app, and if I'm looking at the right place, I believe these are 4 sins each. But I thought they'd be good to like take to work. Let me just open the box and see what kind of stuff. Oh, they're cute. Look, they've got like, so they're just like individual little ones like this, and I thought they would be super cute to like take to work, or I know they're probably supposed to be for trick-or-treaters, but I think they're really, really cute. They're actually, if these are 4 sins, they're not very big, so maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Maybe they're less than 4 sins, but anyway, see if you can find out yourselves. But I thought they looked really, really sweet, and I love marshmallow and I love chocolate. So and they were 99p for a pack of loads. I don't know how many's in the pack, but yeah, I don't know how many are in there, but quite a few. No, doesn't say, but as you can see, it's quite a full pack, and they were 99p. I also got one of these little Milky Bar selection packs. So in here you have got, I think, let me just check. You've got 5 items. So you've got the little Milky Bar buttons and the little Milky Bar bars. So 5 little things in there, and they were cheap, I think. They were 89p for those 5, and they are 3.5 sins each. And I thought they were just good for like portion control. Also in Home Bargains, I got this little pumpkin wax melt burner, which I think is really, really sweet. Price wise, this was £1.49, and obviously you got your space to put your tea light in there, and then it's got a little wax melt in the top, which says haunted house, ripe pumpkin scent. And then I just thought that was super cute. So most of the decor and stuff that I've got up at the moment, as you will have seen, is autumny rather than Halloween, but I just thought this was really, really sweet. So and obviously I can put this away at the end of like Halloween and autumn and then get it out again next year, and just change the wax melts each year, and obviously the tea lights. So I just thought that was really, really sweet. So yeah, £1.49 for that. Along the same lines, I got some of the gingerbread wax melts. Oh, they smell lovely. So they smell really, really Christmassy, and they were 79p, and these are just the Wickford & Co ones. So you've got all of those, and that will last me absolutely ages. I've already got some pumpkin spice ones, and I just couldn't resist them because they smelt lovely. I also got some of these, which are the Jane Asher edible gingerbread men wafers. So these are teeny tiny little wafers shaped like gingerbread men, and I just thought they would be absolutely lovely if you were having like a hot chocolate, like one of those options, hot chocolates for a couple of sins, and you could put some of the Anchorite spray cream over the top, a couple of marshmallows, and then you could stick a couple of these in. Calorie wise, there's only 2 grams here. I think they're going to be, well, personally I'm not going to sin those. They are so tiny, and they are made, calorie wise, I just don't know how many calories are in them, but very, very minimal, if anything. It says in 100 grams there's 370 calories, and there's 2 grams in this packet. So do what you need to do to protect your own weight loss, but for me personally, I will not be sinning these. But look how cute they are. They're like little gingerbread men, and I thought they'd be lovely sticking out of a hot chocolate, and they were 59p. So and in there you get 12 little ones, which will be fine. I probably won't have more than 12 hot chocolates this Christmas, I wouldn't have thought. And I can always go back and get more if I need to. Then I got a wreath hanger. So this is to go over your door. Obviously it's gold because my door is sort of dark green, and then I can, obviously the gold goes with green, and this was 69p, is that right? God, that's cheap. I thought it was more than that, but yeah, I think this was 69p, and obviously it's got the hook that goes over the door, and then the wreath hangs off here. So yeah, that is ready obviously for Christmas. I'm debating making a Christmas wreath this year. Never done it before, but I feel like yeah, it might be something that I enjoy, and goodness knows what it will look like. But yeah, I'm debating making one of them at some point. So anyway, yeah, that is to hang on that. Really boring. I got just some antibacterial softening cherry blossom and vanilla soap. This was super cheap. It was, because you get 66% extra free, and this was 99p, and it's like a good old size. So just an extra one of those. And then I got the final 2 things that I got in Home Bargains are kind of similar. I got this gorgeous little tray which says walking in a winter wonderland. It's got 2 little rabbits here and here, and little Christmas trees, and I just thought that was really, really sweet. And it's only a little mini one, so it's one that I would use just for like a cup of tea and a satsuma or a biscuit or whatever, and I just thought that was really, really sweet. And that is £1.29, I think. So yeah, that's that. And then this that I'm about to show you is £2.49, and it's a proper sized tray, and it just says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and I just thought that was really, really lovely. So yeah, that's the final thing I got in Home Bargains. And then in B&M I only got a few little bits, and I can't find everything on the app. But this is a bit random, but I often find that I buy veg and then it goes off. So I saw these and thought I'd try them. Never, ever, ever tried anything like this before. But this is tinned Brussels sprouts. They were super cheap. They were 59p, and obviously sprouts are a speed food. So I thought just having these in a cupboard means that I've always got some speed food in the cupboard. And also I just thought if you wanted to, you could fry them in fry light with some of those kind of bacon medallions chopped up, and that would be really, really nice. So yeah, just thought it's good to have in the store cupboard. Along the same lines as that, I just saw really cheap, very boring, I just got some tinned carrots for 39p. These I bought just to have as carrots, obviously, but then over the weekend I have seen on somebody's Instagram, I think, that they have made baked oats and added tinned carrots to it, and they were actually making muffins, not baked oats, but they added tinned carrots to it. So I might give that a go at some point next week. And again, it's one of those things that when you're making baked oats, you can't always be bothered to like get a carrot out, peel it, then grate it all up, and I just thought this might be quite a quick way of getting more speed into my breakfast, or I'll just eat them as carrots. But yeah, 39p for those in B&M. Then I got some of the toffee skinny whips. I think these are, yeah, 4.5 cents for these. It's 5-pack there. I really, really like these. I prefer the skinny whip to the skinny crunch. Don't know why, I just prefer the taste of them. So yeah, 4.5 cents for these. And then, so sorry about that, I ran out of space on my iPad. So really briefly to finish off, I got 4 of these for £1. They were on offer. So these are the Snack Stop mugshotty things. So the Cajun one is 2 cents, and the others I can't find on the app. Now the 1% fat ones, which are these limited edition Christmas dinner ones, they will be relatively low sin, and normally the 2% fat one, which is this chicken and mushroom one, will be slightly higher, but I can't, as I say, I can't see them on the app. It may be they're there and I can't see them, but obviously do what you need to do to protect your own weight loss. But I thought Christmas dinner flavour, so it says dried pasta with carrot, cabbage, broccoli, cranberries and sage. So it could be absolutely delicious or completely horrendous, but I've only got 2 of them anyway, so. And 4 for £1, I thought you can't go wrong. So anyway, that's what I bought in B&M and Home Bargains. I am just going to have a couple of satsumas now as a snack, and then I will show you what I'm having for tea when the time comes. So it is 8:05 and I'm just getting around to having some tea. So I've just got a cup of tea here with a dash of skim milk from, I don't think I've had any milk or dairy today, so from my First Healthy Extra A. I've got a glass of water. I've got a big one Cajun mugshot. I absolutely love these. Look at this. Oh, so good. They are a little bit spicy, but really creamy and delicious. And this one's 2.5 cents. I've got a Irish coffee flavour Muller Light for ½ cent. I haven't tried these yet. I'm looking forward to trying it. I have got a salted caramel hi-fi for 3 cents. I've got a satsuma and a pear for my speed, and I've got 2 crab sticks, which are a free food. So I think I was on 9 cents before this, and then 2.5 for this, half for this, and 3 for this. So I think that takes me to 15 cents for the day. If I'm not hungry enough, I won't eat the hi-fi, but assuming I do, I'll be finishing on 15 cents. So this will be the end of today's video. I'm not sure whether I will have done this as one big video, in which case I'm sorry it's really long, or whether I will have split it into 2. But either way, I hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, do check the Synapple calculator for anything that I've mentioned. But I hope you're all really, really well. Let me know what you're up to at the moment, and I will see you soon in my next video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye.